Hi, I'm here with Legacy Master
Julian Knab.
and here we're today to talk about Elves and his really cool elf deck. So can you explain what this deck is?
It's a very good Elves deck. You play your cover with Behemoth, and then you attack with all of your
Very outrageous.
So what would you say, in your opinion, Mr. Julian, is quite possibly the hardest matchup to overcome this deck? Because it's a creature-based deck, but in Legacy there are a lot of unfair things at the moment. What would you say is the hardest thing for Elves to overcome?
I'm happy that you asked me because I think LOL Terminus is the worst matchup that we have in Legacy.
What do you think about Dig Through Time?
Don't get me started, we should ban it like right now.
What is your favorite card in the entire Elves deck? Like, if you had to pick one card that gets you truly excited when you're playing this deck, what would be your most excitable creature?
That's you coming.
Get more going. Just gonna breathe. Just breathe in and out.
You said something.
What would be your favorite creature in the entire deck?
Big guy who does bomb with the such opponents.
Well, how do you feel about the interaction between Nettle Sentinel and
It's just cute. Don't need it.
Starting to get a headache. How do you feel how Natural Order slots into this deck?
It's kind of an unnecessary evil because you can only play 2 Behemoth because they're too good. If you play 4, you will get disqualified from the tournament, so this is a workaround to play more Behemoth effectively.
That's a fair point, Mr. Knab. And finally, how much do you like Glimpse of Nature?
It's the best card ever. You can play 4 copies, and I'm running out of helium. We need more helium.
We'll edit this heavily. And so, Julian, in the side event, how did you do?
Oh, I split the finals.
Oh, that's excellent.
Most excellent.
So how do you beat, say, the Merfolk deck, especially when it's playing Chalice at 1?
Oh, that was so funny. She played Chalice in 1 and I was like, Glimpse of Nature, Reserves.
And then what happened after that?
Don't she got that out of my apps? But I had the Glimpse trigger, so I drew my entire deck.
Excellent. What would you also say is your matchup in something like Nourishing Shoal Infect? Or Blazing Shoal Infect? Blazing Shoal Infect.
See, I was so glad I could avoid the matchup because we tested it for the most part of the year and we just couldn't figure it out. They would sometimes just kill you on turn 2, and even though you had the counter spell, you just couldn't cast it.
Doesn't that make any sense to you?
That's funny. What about the Grixis Control matchup?
Well, you could just get more helium.
We'll talk about your pimping. And so, Mr. Knab, we noticed that your deck is also pimped. How would you describe its level of pimping?
That's about level 9000 pimp. It's ultimate pimp. The only thing that isn't fully pimped is the beta value, but I'm gonna steal them from you tonight.
That's unfortunate. Oh, also the forests, which are just unhinged.
Now we play real pimp, we don't play white bordered fucking summer pimp.
Oh,
That's not how we do it.
That's too bad. That's all I've got.
You ask about more helium.
How is your matchup against helium?
Maybe
Who
you
is
should
your-
use 2 balloons.
Who was your... And one last question for you, Julian. What was your favorite matchup the entire weekend to play against? The player, the deck?
My favorite matchup.
The guy.
I played against Miracles. He plays Sensitive Riding Club. I play Crow's Grip. He plays Sensitive Riding Club. I play Crow's Grip. He plays Sensitive Riding Club.
I play choke. You can't use sensitive riding club anymore. And I'm really feeling a little bit lightheaded right now.
So congratulations on your recent success.
Thank you so much.
Nice to speak to you again.
Thank God.